Let us now focus on the academic skills that you will need to navigate your university life, to be able to excel in all that you do and complete your studies well. So by the end of this lesson, you should be able to identify the skills you need that are academic to help you excel in all your academic matters, and then be able to see how you can be able to adapt them into your context. So you'll also need a pen and a notebook to answer a question from this lesson. So think of your university journey as a construction project. Professors will tell you what to build and give you the blueprints. Through lectures, tutorial, discussions, and projects, even individual activities. But here is the thing. You must bring the right tools to be able to achieve what you want. And these tools are the academic skills that might help you be able to navigate your life and help you be able to succeed. So these could be critical thinking skills, could be research tools, could be reading, writing skills, time management skills, teamwork skills. All these could be the tools you need to be able to excel into your university. Now here is a question. Which academic skill do you think is the strongest that you possess, that you have, that can help you be able to push? And which one do you think maybe it still needs some recharging, some sharpening? It looks like it's not really viable. So take your notebook and pen, write down your answers for 3 minutes, and then resume the video and continue. So I'm sure you might have written a number of skills that are scattered in many ways, but let's focus on the first aspect of the skills, which will be the thinking skills. So in thinking skills, we focus on skills that are really cognitive, based on your brain and how you think about issues. This could be decision making, how you make decisions, how you decide on what you want to do and what you want to achieve. And of course, there are also some memory skills, how you put things into your brain, how you store them and how you memorize them. That will be key. And we also need some critical thinking skills, how you think critically and in what ways, what aspects of the critical thinking part you can be able to navigate and use it in your studies. So critical thinking is key, and you need to think critically to ensure that you can be able to navigate into your own perspective. There is also problem solving. So we need to see how you can be able to solve a problem, because in the university setting you'll be given a number of scenarios and settings, and you are required to solve or suggest solutions to those kinds of problems. So problem solving skills, analysis skills, and synthesis skills will be key for you to understand. But again, we need also to have skills to understand issues and activities that we're given. You'll be given a number of assignments and reading activities or project activities. Understanding the principles and the procedures, even descriptions, will be key for you to be able to move forward. And in some cases, you'll need some metacognitive skills, which are the skills that you need when you want to think, when you want to plan, and when you want to execute activities that are in front of you depending on the deadline. So think on all the aspects, but the way you have to plan how to do activities and how to execute them will be key for you to go forward. Let's take the second aspect of the skills, the academic skills you want, and look into what the academic conventions have to tell us. So in academic conventions, we have what we call the higher education, which is basically all the universities and all the colleges will be based on the higher education. And of course, you also need to look into your academic discipline. So is it like social sciences? Is it like engineering? Is it like maybe natural sciences? Is it education? So the discipline you're focusing on will be key to look into when you are navigating into university. But again, you need to also know some foundational concepts. In that discipline, there will be some concepts and issues that you really need to exhibit knowledge of and be able to use them while you are in the university. So foundation concepts will be key for you to know. Whenever you're asked about something from your discipline, you should be able to have some basic skills that will help you be able to navigate. But again, knowledge is also key to understand the bigger picture of what you are learning, the branch where you come from, but again into the program that you're covering or taking as part of your lectures. So have knowledge of everything that you need to know, but ensure that you can be able to defend some concepts from your own discipline. Whenever we do activities and projects, we need evidence. So evidence will be key to your thing. So you are going to do data collection, for example, or you are doing a project. So evidence could be something like taking a photo, taking a picture of what is really happening, taking a screenshot of what is taking place, and then be able to share as part of your evidence. You can share it in a report, you can share it in an assignment, but that evidence will help us be able to see that you have been able to achieve what we wanted you to achieve. Yeah, so they will also be able to have a number of methodologies which might be able to help you solve a certain challenge or problem or activity you're given. So these will also, selection of these skills will also be key for you to be able to navigate and use them. And of course, you will also have some special methodologies that might be really key for you to be able to navigate in how you're working. In university, many methodologies will work depending on the context. How you can be able to twist that methodology and work into your context will help us be able to know you have been able to gain your skills. And of course, in the end, you need to have academic integrity, meaning that we don't expect you to plagiarize, we don't expect you to bring false information, we don't expect you to copy and paste the work of others and use it as your own. So we expect you to have that level of integrity to ensure that you can be able to be professional, but at the same time be able to exhibit your own knowledge and produce your own set of knowledge depending on how the question or the assignment is actually set for you to be able to do. Let us now look into the third aspect, which are the skills you need for your research work, especially when you have some projects or group activities. So you need some skills on how to search the internet, find for information, find for resources, find for materials that are really relevant for you. You also need some skills on leading. So because the professors will give you pages to read, so you have to read and make notes of what you are reading, summarize everything. These will be the skills you need to exhibit to ensure that you can be able to excel in the university. While you are reading, you need to make notes, you need to summarize. So summarization skills is also one of the important skills. You need to be able to summarize everything that is happening in the perspective. So that is a skill you will need. But again, as you're reading, as you're summarizing, you'll be taking notes. So the art and skill of taking notes is key for you to do. While you are in the lab, while you are in the lecture halls, the lecturers or the instructors will be sharing a lot of knowledge and resources. You need to have the skills to be able to take notes so that you can use them while you are applying in many situations. For example, you're doing an exam or you're preparing for some other assignments as well. We want you to be someone who can organize himself or herself well. So organization skills is also key. How you plan your notes, how you present notes on each page, how you sequence the writings on your page, how you arrange your notebooks, how you plan your notebooks, how you write things on your notebook. That's part of the organization. How you manage time, how you have to respond to activities, how you have to submit all the requirements. That will be part of the organizational skills. That will help you navigate everything that you want to have for your lecture. But again, you also need to collect data in some instances based on the project or activity you're given. So data collection skills will be key. But again, in how you do the analysis of the data you have collected. So analysis key is also a key. Analysis skills is also key for you to navigate into what is being spoken about. So this marks the end of all the academic skills that we think might be relevant for you to navigate through. In the next lesson, we'll be discussing about the skills you need to interact with people. So what we call the people skills that will guide you on how to navigate, to work with the people that you meet for the first time in the university setting. Thank you.